I want you to try something. Go ahead and pick up a pen or a pencil or something just around you. Just pick it up. Hold it up like this for me. Now, I want you to let it go. Didn't take a lot of energy to do that, did it? Just to let it go. But isn't it crazy? Now I want you to pick up this. I want you to pick up the person who has ticked you off. I want you to pick up the person who has wronged you. I want you to pick up the situation that has done you wrong. I want you to pick that up now and let it go. Now that takes a lot of energy. Some of us are hanging on to stuff for a very long time that we just can't let go of. Some offense, somebody done us wrong, somebody said something, has done something, and we just can't let it go. In Mark 11, verse 25, this is what it says. This is Jesus talking. Whenever you stand praying, whenever you're praying, if you have anything against anyone, forgive him. Drop the issue. Let it go. So that your Father who is in heaven will also forgive you your transgressions and your wrongdoings. You see, when we let our hurt go, all that energy that we've been wasting on the hating, on the resisting, on the carrying the grudge and this nursing that resentment over and over again, it takes a lot of energy to stay ticked off and mad. It drains you. And there's so many of us today that are walking around with so much junk that we're holding on to, so much resentment, so much hurt, so much anger, so much offense that we're holding on to. We're walking around, we have no energy, we're just blah. We're just blah people. And the thing is, when we let it go, when we release it, then we can use that energy we have now to be constructive, to do something constructive. You and I, we've got to give our hurt to God. That's what we have to do. This right here is letting it go and giving it to God. We got to drop it. And we got to let him carry it for us. And the reason I say that is because God's already volunteered for that project. He's already volunteered to handle that project. See, the only thing that you and I need to do is this. Is that when we get offended, when we get hurt, when that hits the fan, whatever that is for us, we just need to simply come to Jesus. We need to simply say, hey, God, this hurt is too heavy for me to carry. I can't do it. I don't know the right thing to say. I don't know the right thing to do. I don't know what to do about it. But if I do anything, I will probably mess it up. So God, I'm giving you this hurt. I'm letting it go and giving it to you. And God, I'm forgiving that person who hurt me. I'm forgiving him. And I'm letting you handle it. From here on out, it's yours. I've released it from my hands, and I'm putting it to you. It's on you now, God. You have it. The Bible also tells us in 1 Timothy 2:8, it says this. It says, I want men and women, I want you to pray with holy hands lifted up to God. Free from anger, free from controversy. You see, when you're hurt and you're treated unfairly, instead of complaining to others, which, man, I am guilty of, and we all are guilty of, when we get hurt, we like to make sure everybody knows about it. But instead of complaining to others, we need to communicate with God. Instead of being angry and resentful, hateful, hurtful, we need to worship. We need to worship God. Instead of just shaking these angry fists and wanting to hit somebody or hit something, we need to raise holy hands. the only one who can take care of our offense, the only one who can take care of this for us is God. But if you and I hang on to this stuff, if we're sitting around harboring on this, we're going to be miserable people. Not really showing the love of Christ, because we're really not going to have much love of Christ in us by hanging on to the hatred and anger and resentment. So we need to let go, and we need to give it to God and rely on Him and give it to Him. So don't waste any more time, because you and I have wasted a ton of time. So no more wasting time on harboring the anger and the resentment towards these people who, a lot of the people don't even know that we're harboring anything. They don't even know that they hurt us. But we're holding on to it. What I want you to do, and I want myself to do, because I'm talking to myself more than I'm speaking to you, is just drop it. Just drop it at the feet of Jesus. Lift your holy hands and experience the relief, experience the freedom you have knowing that God can handle it and He has your back. Hey, I love you. Appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. Hey, go ahead, click that subscribe button, subscribe, share this with your friends, and get that out there. And as always, go visit my boy, Mark Edmondson. Go visit him. Check out his Facebook page. It's down in the bottom of this. And go check out his walking sticks. Like I said before, this is just kind of a thing that he wants to do on the side. It just a way for him to be a blessing to people. And so once you go out there and get some, hey, let them be gifts. Give them to people. Give them away. Go be a blessing to somebody and give them something. Hey, I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.